Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Okay. I told you Fridays are going to be loosey goosey days. Wild day. It's going to be wild. Wild. I'm in here by myself. I have no supervision. I can do whatever I want. Today we are going to be doing another Craft Addicts mix. I'm prepping for it. Today will be the first Craft Addicts mix like this. I don't know that this is sustainable, but I'm trying my darndest. I've been working all week on this Craft Addicts mix. Okay, y'all, this Craft Addicts mix is going to be a little different because I am separating the rhinestones from the bingsu beads, from the glitter, from all the little things, so that you guys don't have to. You have to still separate your Craft Addicts mix to a certain extent, but all these little bits will not be mixed together in this one. I am pre-separating everything. Hello. I did not. Yesterday was Emily's live day anyway, but usually I pop in a little bit. But yesterday, I had a doctor's appointment yesterday morning, and that took all morning. Hello, it's already up on the website if you guys want to grab the Craft Addicts live mix. This is probably going to be my favorite one. I know that I said that about Farm Girl. I love Farm Girl, but I like the concept of this one that I'm doing because I'm separating everything. So right now I'm pre-scooping a rhinestone mix. The rhinestones are going to be pre-mixed, okay? And then I'm scooping them into little jars. This is what I like to do with my time. And all week I have been scooping bingsu beads and glitter. But this Craft Addicts mix has some super stinking cute stuff in it. I was a little worried that it wasn't all going to make it because some of it was getting held up in delivery, but it all made it last night. So very excited. This one's kind of a red, pink, love themed. It's kind of Valentine's Day themed, but it's not necessarily Valentine's-y. There are only things that, I mean, there is some XOXO clay shapes. It's all like hearts and lips, and it's ice cream cones, pink ice cream cones, and kiss me things and little love earrings. But this one's going to have in it rhinestone mix, pre-mixed, pre-sorted for like your little keychains or your pens or whatever you want to use it on. It's going to have heart holographic shape glitter pre-sorted in little jars. It's got bingsu beads and glitter pre-sorted in little jars. Good morning. Nothing else will go up at 4. I just put everything up. Everything that's going on the website today is already on the website. I put the Craft Addicts mix so that you early birds that are here with me in the morning, if you guys want to grab it before I mix it. I'm going to be like, I got to get this all done first and then we'll mix it later. This is my chore today. But it's got acrylic hearts, acrylic blanks, some pins. It's got super cute little they're little rhinestone. They're not rhinestones, but they're like little flat back acrylic like glitter lips, and it's got clay. The clay will not be sorted because the clay doesn't stick to everything. Like the rhinestones and the glitter kind of like stick to everything. Like I said, these Craft Addicts mixes were kind of a haphazard thing that we started doing, and y'all love them, and we love doing them. It's super fun and creative to put these together for you guys, but they're kind of a work in progress. We're kind of like learning as we go. Now, the labor intensity on this week's Craft Addicts mix to separate these all for you guys. So it is a little bit more expensive because I've been paying Maddie all week to sit and help me do this. So the price of this one is a little higher, but it's also, you're not going to have to spend hours trying to separate your rhinestones out. And you get these cute little jars. So it's a little higher, this one, but it's a little bit more manageable than the chaos of the other ones. Like I said, these are just a work in progress. We're learning. So we'll see how this goes. These will not come out. Somebody asked me earlier if these will come out once a week. These will not come out once a week. They are a lot of work. Even just purchasing all the things and getting all the things into the warehouse from our manufacturers for all the bits and bobs. They'll probably be more like maybe like 3 a month, we'll say. So it won't be quite once a week, but it's not going to be like once a month because I love doing these. These are super fun. But especially if we start doing this where we separate them all. I assumed you guys are all going to prefer having everything separated already for you guys. I love the idea of it all being mixed together and you just get a little scooper and whatever's in that scooper. And it's fun to mix it together. but I can't. But I, in my brain, you don't even separate it like when you get it. You just kind of pour it into a tray, a rhinestone tray, and pick out what you need as you need it, and then pour the rest back in the box. But y'all posted that you're all taking these and separate, like literally separating them into little jars. I was like, oh bother. Yeah. See, Amy's like, I separate them. Yeah. So now they'll come separated. Well, this one will come separated. We're gonna just see how this goes. Okay. So I'm gonna be here for a while. But these are already up on the website. If you don't know what a Craft Addicts mix is, again, this is something kind of new that we've been doing with the company. This might be like our fourth or fifth one that we've done. It is a mix of things. It's kind of like if Swag Bag was just in a scoop. It's going to be like a little sample jar of mixed, like scatter method mixed rhinestones. This one is silver, white, and red. Is there any black in here? No, this one's silver, white, and red. I'm trying to remember what I put in here. Silver, white, red is this one. So it's all the different sizes. It's all the different sizes, and you're gonna get like a little jar, enough to do like a couple keychains or some rhinestone pens. There's gonna oh, shape glitters and straw caps and stuff to make keychains and stuff to make jewelry and stuff to like add turbos. No, just lay down. Nothing's happening over here. I'm talking to nobody. There's no human over here. He's getting up. He's getting up like something's happening. I'm just on camera. You can lay back down. There's nobody over here to come see. Lay down. Chill out. Just sleep. Turbo's keeping me company. Chill out. It's okay. There's no one here. He gets very protective of everybody in this warehouse. There's no one here. We're by ourselves. These are just the people on Facebook and YouTube. It's okay. He's looking at me like, I don't know, Mom. I feel like danger is imminent. You love separated. Yes. So that's what I'm like, if it was me and I was going to separate them, or I wanted just the rhinestones out of it, I could see what a total drag this would be. They're super fun to mix. But yeah, so this was my last thing. I wasn't actually even going to separate the rhinestones because they're like heavier little bits. I was like, when you throw them in there with the clay pieces, or maybe it is kind of a bear. So I'm like, we're just going to take a couple hours this morning and just quickly throw these into the little jars. Now this was unexpected, so there may be a live mix, a mix that comes up that isn't separated because I'm going to run out of these little jars before I can get our manufacturers to make more. If I hadn't really pre-thought this all out, we would have had like 10,000 of these little jars mailed to us from our manufacturer, but we didn't. We just happened to have things that we've done, and I saw them, and I was like, I have nothing to do with my life. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put tiny little jars full of glitter together today. And then Emily will call me and she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm 95 things at the same time. Because right now I'm just live with you guys and doing this. Other than that, I'm usually like, I got my computer open. I'm answering a million, everyone's here and we're doing a million things. We're doing planning. We're doing this. We're doing that. And prepping for my live. So I'm doing like 95 things all at the same time. Today, I'm just hanging out with you guys and putting rhinestones in here. We're probably going to take the kids to SeaWorld at some point this weekend because they're doing Mardi Gras at SeaWorld. And the Dollar Tree has Mardi Gras masks. And I was like, oh, how freaking cute would it be to get the kids a Mardi Gras mask and then go to SeaWorld and walk around and go to the kids love the little kitty roller coasters and just do Mardi Gras there with SeaWorld. So we'll probably do that. That'll be our family adventure. Other than that, I'm pretty much a slug. And yes, when I go to SeaWorld, we rent a wheelchair. And it pushes me around because I can't hardly even walk from the car to the warehouse now. I'm exhausted. Also, big news. So if you want to join, if you want to grab a Craft Addicts mix, there's no finished, it's like a live mix. There's no finished product of what Craft Addicts mix is each time. It's going to be a mystery goodie bag of rhinestones and glitter and little accessories for crafting and glitter tumblers and glitter pens and keychains and jewelry bits and all kinds of things. Oh, You're getting your lips blushed. I've done that. I did it like 3 or 4 years ago. It's not as bad as you think it's going to be. It's nice. So the Craft Addicts mix, sorry, they are sold by the scoop. Okay. I think this Craft Addicts mix is going to not be coming in a glitter bag. It's probably going to be coming in an organza bag because some of the things are larger and they're not going to fit in the glitter bag. And the scooper is going to be a little bit different just because these jars and things kind of take up space in the scoop. And like it's going to have acrylic blanks and stuff. So the scooper will be a little bit bigger. But yeah, it's going to be basically the same stuff that you've been getting, but all separated out. Oh, thank you, Crystal. Hey, girl, how you doing? Will we ever do the colored roses alone without the sayings? Yes, we can. We didn't this time because Alyssa was going on vacation, and every individual item that goes up on the website has to have its own individual listing, and each listing takes about 20 to 25 minutes to do. And she was trying to do 2 weeks of listings in a day, and so we kind of bundled things together. So it because otherwise that would have made it very it would never have gotten done. As it is, she only got through today, so I have to do all the listings for next week. Putting things on the website. That's why we bundle some stuff. One, it's because we mark it down and make it cheaper, and it makes it a little easier for the girls. And it gives you guys a deal, but sometimes it's survival. Like we just don't have the time to get all the listings done for all these tiny little things individually. But we want to put the product out there. Your big daddy's going to be there today. You're going to freaking love it. But yes, especially if it relaunches. Yeah, for this particular one, she's like, "Am I making these a set or individual?" I was like, "For survival, do you need it to be a set?" And she's like, "Yes." So I said, "Okay." Hello, everybody. But Maddie has joined the team again. So Maddie is Morgan's mom. She worked for us mainly when we were in New Braunfels, but she worked a little bit when we first moved here. But she's coming back, and I think she's going to be doing 40 hours with it. She is fantastic. She's been helping me do all this stuff this week because otherwise we would not have had all this separated. So and she's great to have around. She's also fun. We love her. So this is going to be today's Craft Addicts mix. It's up on today's deals. There's also there's new stuff that launched yesterday. Some new instant transfers sets, and some today. There's 2 new instant transfer sets today. They kind of actually go with today's live mix. Not live mix. It's Craft Addicts mix. Today's Craft Addicts mix. Right now, I'm not mixing the Craft Addicts mix right now. What I'm doing is prepping for it. I am we're separating the rhinestones and the glitters and stuff. I know, Pam. If it didn't ship out already, then it's not going. We know to hold your orders. We pulled your order from the other day, and it's sitting with at Cassidy's desk. The rhinestones and all the glitter are going to be separated out today. We've got all of it separated out already, except for these rhinestones. So I'm doing the rhinestones this morning. Actually, we weren't even going to put rhinestones in this mix. And then this morning, I was like, you know what? I like to add more to my plate. So I'm going to sit here and bag rhinestones. I got a bajillion things I want to do today. I want to make a baguette. I want to bake a roll of bread. If you don't know this, I love baking and cooking. So it's been, I got to turn the heater blanket down. I refuse to turn the heat on in here because I'm the only person here. So I don't want the huge heater running this. Anyway, I want to bake a baguette. It's like a very easy bread recipe. So I'm going to try that this weekend. But we're going to do that tomorrow. Today, we're putting little rhinestones in little jars. These are going to be going in the Craft Addicts mix. All that on that cart, big bin on the bottom with the little bin inside of it and all those little things. That's all the stuff going in the Craft Addicts mix today. There's a lot of items going in the craft. That's a big amount of items, like different type of stuff going in this one. It's going to be real fun. This one's going to exciting one. Where's everyone else? Gina, we went to 4 10-hour days. We started 4 10-hour days in the month of January. Everybody wanted it here. I've been resistant to it just because it's an unknown factor, right? But Diane actually works, who works, you all know who Diane is. She's awesome. She works 4 10-hour days for us because she works with the kids. So she does half her day here in the warehouse and half her day with the kids, and then she does Monday through Thursday. And everybody's here like, can we do that? And I was like, no, no, no. And I finally said, took advice, listened to talk to other business owners and got advice. And most people say no, it's not a good idea. But I was like, you know what? I will give it a whirl. So we're doing a trial period where we do 4 10-hour days with the team. And so they're not ever here on Fridays. So Fridays, when you get me live here, it's going to be just me and Turbo. I still work Fridays. There's no possible chance that I cannot work Fridays. I work like 16-hour days anyways, regardless. So there's nowhere for me to whittle it down. I've already whittled it down from like 18 hours a day to 16 hours a day. And so there's no way I'm ever going to be a 410 person. There's no way. I have too many responsibilities as a mom and as a business owner. But yeah. And I don't mind. My kids are going to go run some errands with Papa today. We sold all of our goats to a guy that has 3 acres and he just wants lawnmowers for pets. And our goats are pets. They are not meat animals. Not Kevin. Don't you guys stress out. We're not selling Kevin. Kevin and our stupid rooster. That's so mean. Our rooster, he's only this big. He's a little bantam frizzle. He's tiny. He's like the size of a Cornish game hen, if you know what that is. He's super tiny. He is mean as a son of a gun. He will attack you for no reason. But him and Kevin just love each other. Kevin and the rooster. No, the rooster will not go with us. Kevin and the rooster and Cookie, our cat, they all hang out together. But yes, so no, we're not going to. Kevin will go with us to California. But we did find somebody who has another goat, and she's an indoor goat, and she's looking for a friend for her goat. So she's buying Scarlet. Everybody wants the speckled goats. It's funny. She's buying, I was like, because I feel like for a companion goat, Pancake is the better companion goat. He's the most gentle. But she's like, no, I want that one. I'm like, I'm just telling you, if you want a goat that's not going to headbutt your other goat and try to like be dominant and lead the pack, then you want Pancake. Scarlet is going to headbutt your goat to form a pecking order. Whatever. Everybody wants the cute speckly goats. But we found a guy that has 3 acres. And he's like, I need lawnmowers. So the others are going there. Ivan's delivering goats today. We are moving back to California. Yeah. I was already struggling. I love Texas. I love Texas. I love my property. I love the country. I love the animals and everything. However, we're kind of on an island here. It's very hard to make friends because we live in the middle of nowhere. I work too much to like be active in anything, and I don't want to. I'm just too tired. I'm old, and I'm like, I'm not antisocial, but I'm like, to like make the effort to like go to bunko nights, and because of my medications. It's very hard for me to like make friends and create a village here. My village is everyone who works here. That's what we all say to each other. We're all each other's friends. But I really just miss being around. Oop, shoot. I really just miss being around people that I've known my whole life. If that makes sense. And I hate the summertime here. I absolutely hate the summertime here. Hate it. The warehouse is staying here. The ranch is staying here. The business is staying here. I will be flying back and forth. But we, as a family, are moving back to California. Not because I miss California, but I really miss my family, my parents, my brother-in-law and sister. Yeah, nothing's changing with the business, just with the family. We'll rent out our house. Hola. Yeah, we'll move this summer. I will not live here through another summer. I refuse. It's really this summer heat that has pushed me out. Like I could have gone with missing my family. I could have just flown back and forth more with the kiddos and done just long weekends there and stuff because our kids now have Friday off. But I hate the summertime here. I hate it. You can't wait to leave California? I mean, that was me. I was the same way. You don't want to live here. when it's 110 degrees and like 98% humidity, it's just pelting on your soul. The summers in California are hot. Where we lived, it got 105 degrees, but there was no humidity. It's a desert. It's a desert. Yeah, the summers are just brutal. And I have the means and ability to up and move. I don't have nothing tying me here except for this business, and the business is not going anywhere, and I'll just go back and forth. Yes, we're moving. But yes, anyway, sorry guys. You just got it, Debbie Knapp. All right, so today there is a Craft Addicts mix. Like I said, there's not going to be a Craft Addicts every week. I would say probably every week and a half or so. We need time in middle to prep for them and buy for them and get them ready. And then they actually are quite a beast to bag and get them sorted because they can't run through we have machines that count and bag our glitter and do our glitter. You put it in the hopper on the top, and then it actually shimmies and it weighs everything and then spits it out. And so it gives you like exactly an ounce, and it's a quick process. This is not a quick process. This all has to be hand bagged and stuff. You're about an hour from San Francisco. Oh yeah, girl, you will hate Texas. Don't move to Texas. I would say anywhere in California. I don't know how Californians are surviving this because it's horrible here. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys. Okay, so not only that, but my due date has changed. I'm high risk. I haven't talked about it a lot, but I'm a high risk pregnancy. I'm old. I'm an old lady, pregnant old lady. And there's some factors going into it that make me high risk. I have specialty doctors. That's why I have so many doctor's appointments, and I have to get lots of monitoring and lots of checking on, and the baby is okay. But I have a lot of factors that play into me being high risk. And because of that, I don't have an exact date of the delivery, but I'm going to be delivering at 37 weeks instead of the 40 weeks. So they are working on getting me scheduled this week, but it looks like I will actually be delivering the last week of February or first week of March. Yes. So it's no longer St. Patrick's Day. That changed yesterday. So everybody is planning accordingly. My parents are coming out. I asked my mom to get here early to help me nest because I'm just so busy that I don't have time to set everything up. I mean, we're not a nursery kind of family. We didn't even have that with the kids, with the triplets. That's not my thing to get I don't nest that hard because I'm very low maintenance. This baby's just going to be in a pack and play in a bassinet. Well, she's going to be in a bassinet by the bed, and and then we're going to be moving. So and she's be in our room for now. But if you want to jump on, I actually made all the goodies for today live and active already since I'm live. I figured all you early birds can jump in. We are doing a Craft Addicts mix today. This one is going to be separated. So if you have kind of stood back because you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to separate all those glitters and rhinestones from each other. That would be a nightmare. It's going to be separated. I am currently taking the rhinestones, scooping them, putting them in these little jars. So when you get them, the glitter will be in a little jar. The rhinestones will be in a little jar. The little bingsu beads will be in a jar. All the little things will be separated. The bigger items, obviously not separated, but the big acrylic flat back rhinestone 3D little shapes and stuff, those will be all together. But the rhinestones and the glitter and the bingsu beads are going to be separated for you guys. Shelly, yeah. I moved to Texas because my husband wanted to move here for his job. And I was okay with that. We gave it a whirl. But Ivan he's not a stay-at-home dad, but he's a stay-at-home dad, but he doesn't like it when I say that. Ivan doesn't have he still works in the solar industry, but not full-time. It's just he works contracting for a solar company. So if he has a friend that wants to buy solar, he can sell solar. But it's not like a full-time job. He just he doesn't hang out. He's busy as all get out. This ranch is a lot of work. I don't know how to explain what Ivan does. And I don't like to because he gets really mad every time I try to explain it. I called him a stay-at-home dad. He got really upset. He's like, I'm not a stay-at-home dad. I'm like, I don't know what to call you then. I don't know what your job is. He's like, ranch manager. I'm like, we own a we own property, but we only have 4 goats and like 5 cows. That's not ranch management. Ranch management would be if we have like 300 cows. He's a man of leisure. He goes to the gym every day. He's my trophy husband. He goes to the gym every day. He goes to jujitsu at night. It's just because if Ivan was to work full time, we would never see each other because he loves the solar industry. And solar industry, he works nights and weekends, and I'm only available nights and weekends. So we would never ever see each other. So that's why I like convinced him to stop working. Because I'm like, I like you. I married you because I like you. You make me insane most of the time, and I pretty much want to put you 6 feet under, at least once a day. But I actually like you and enjoy you, and I want to see you and be around you. So I finally, after all these years, convinced him to be a kept man. Oh no, we cannot afford a ranch in California. I'm not even sure we can afford half an acre. Half an acre in California will cost us the same amount as our 50 acres here. Yeah, so no, we are very aware we will not have the land. We're hoping to get 1 acre at least, so that we can take Kevin. We would really like to take our 2 horses. Well, the mule. She's a mule. We really want to take Montana and Ace, but if we can't take Montana and Ace, we are just going to leave them here on the ranch. They're retired. We don't want to sell them. Both of them are very old, and we're afraid of where they would end up in the world of horses if we sold them because they're so old. So they will just retire on the ranch and they'll live here with our cows. Kevin, yeah, he's so freaking cute. We were penning him up for a little while because the 2 dogs that we found, or that were the dumped dogs that we took in, they do not we got them to be guardians, and they do not. They chase the goats. So we were penning Kevin up for a while. And now he's fallen in love with his little pen. We actually let him go. We let him out, and he knows how to push the door open, and he just goes in there. Oh no, I will not. No, I'm not going to go back and forth summer, winter. That's what Ivan tried to convince me. He's like, we can just do winter in Texas and then move to the California summer. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. That's exhausting. That sounds horrible. No, we'll just be California. I'll be flying back and forth every other week to the business. And my mom and dad will help with the baby and the kiddos and getting them to school and stuff. Yeah. I still have my studio. My studio has 2 bedrooms in it. Yeah. So I'll just be staying here. Yeah, no, I have no interest in snowbirding. We're going to rent the house out. Yeah, I'll just stay I'll stay in the studio. Yeah, everybody else is staying in Texas. The business is not changing whatsoever. So like Alyssa, all the employees, everything, nothing is changing with the business. It's just our personal life is changing. Yep, all the employees will stay here. Nothing's moving. We can't afford to move this business back to California. It's too expensive. No, the only Cassidy lives on the property already, and none of the other employees want to live this far in the middle of nowhere. So no, they don't want to rent our house. Yeah, Cassidy, she is a homebody anyway, so she's like, I don't care. I'll live in the middle of nowhere. And is everyone jealous about me moving? No, everyone's sad, but they get it. I mean, I am a people person. I like my peeps. I miss being around people. I love living in the middle of nowhere, but I wish I lived in the middle of nowhere. My parents and my besties were closer. Hello. All right, so I am prepping this. This is the Craft Addicts mix for today. If you want, you can jump up and order the Craft Addicts mix. It's already up on the website. Also, the new instant transfers for today are up on the website. I guess I could show you guys the instant transfers. But I figured I put everything already up on the website so you early birds can jam in there and get them if you want. Look at Betty. She won't stay in the shirt anymore. This is the triple extra large tank top. If I sit down, it pops right back up and over her. It's not a maternity shirt. It's just a tank. Hold on, I'm getting this stuff to show you guys. We're just hanging out this morning. I'm prepping for the Craft Addicts mix. It's already for sale up on the website. So if you want to grab it, you can. You can also just wait till I mix it later and see what's in it. But I'm prepping it now. And then this is the new stuff that's up on the website. It's a full sheet of peonies. You get like the fuchsia color peony and then like the pinky peony to put all over your tumblers. I'm excited about this one. And then it has even the darkest night ends and the sun rises again. It has the two phrases. One is in white, one is in black. It's the same phrase, just one in white, one in black. So you can put it on a light or dark surface and it'll show up either way. And then we have Grateful Heart. Then we have Grateful Heart. Okay, so same thing. It says a grateful heart is a magnet for miracles in white and black, one of each color. And then you get the full sheet. And this full sheet is a little bit different. It's got different peonies. It's different peonies than those, but then it has the peonies with the black outline. Okay. So those are the new instant transfers up today. Those are in bundles. And then from yesterday, I didn't get live yesterday. I took a genuine day off, not off, like a day of not going live, and let Emily handle all the crafting with you guys and all the announcing. And I just got work done that needs to get done. You get a cute little blotch. And then you have a big daisy, and then this, and it says, I love this one. It says, remember when I asked for your opinion? Yeah, me neither. Oh, I figured it out. I figured you were writing town, not toe. I followed you. So this comes as a set. It's like a tumbler set, little collection. And then there are new instant transfers, eagles. The white is just the background of the paper. It's not the eagle. You have just the eagle. It's just the eagle instant transfer. They look very similar. They're slightly different. I don't know how to explain it. One I don't know how to explain the difference. You have to look online. But they're two really cool eagles. Okay. There's a new mold. Emily used it on her live. It's a little space planter. It's a planet. It's very cute. A big eagle mold and breeze. Okay. So I call it matte finish, but our manufacturer's like, it's not matte finish though. And I was like, I know it's still shiny. I don't know how to explain it though. He's like, it's pearl. It's pearl glitter. So from here on out, I'm not calling it matte finish glitter anymore. It's going to be pearl glitter. So all those goodies are up on the website. Yesterday, the little spaceship, it didn't get tagged properly. Nobody's fault. Just happens sometimes. And it didn't get up on the website. So if you wanted that little spaceship shaker, I sorted out the issue today and it's back up. It's up on the website. So there's lots of instant transfers, new instant transfers, and then this Craft Addicts mix. This is the love mix. Craft Addicts mix. This Craft Addicts mix will come sorted. Okay. I'm going to mix it. Once I get these rhinestones set, we'll get set up and I'm going to go ahead and mix it in the back. It's a good one. You have to order a couple more because you already showed people the design and they want it for themselves. For the opinion one. I know. That's how I feel about everybody's comments, like on social media. I'm like, I don't need you to just say like your hair needs to be blonder. Oh, okay. You should get rid of your gap. Okay, I don't remember asking for your opinion about my gap in my teeth. It's okay. It's okay. I like my gap. Every single dentist, whenever I get a new dentist, they're like, we can fix that. I'm like, fix what? I like my gap. I like being different than everyone else. I love body oddities on people. If you got something weird going on, I like it. I know the gap is me. I was laughing the other day. I was like, oh my gosh, because I don't have a full length mirror in my house. I don't care what I look like. I'm that low maintenance. I'm like, whatever. This is the body I got. This is it. It's not going to change whether I look at it a million times in the full length mirror. But we have one in the bathroom here, and I wore leggings yesterday, and I saw myself. I was like, oh, I am currently shaped like Gru from Despicable Me. I came out. I was like, I came walking around the corner. I was like, I'm having a bad day, because that's the song from Despicable Me. And I was like, I am shaped like Gru. And Morgan just about died laughing. Except for Gru has no butt, and I have a very bubbly butt. Oh, Tink, you're nice. I'm pretty rough right now, but I'm okay with that. I'm pregnant, and it's a really rough pregnancy. Oh yeah, Ruth, I'll still be going live. I'll do it. Just have so before, when the warehouse was in New Braunfels and I lived in Stockdale, I just go live from home. Yep, I do my little lives from home, and I'll be flying back and forth. I will actually be here probably Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays every other week, and then Emily will be here in between. So if it's a week I'm not here, Emily will most likely be here, and then there'll be 1 week where the warehouse crew is just flying solo with no supervision. But yeah, I'll go back and forth. The flight is no big deal. The flight is 2.5 hours. It's like watch a movie and then I'm here. So. And then probably over time, I'll just come less and less. I don't know. We don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm a fly by the seat of my pants kind of person. Is it okay to call her Jess? Yes, that's her name. Tink is her nickname. I love my gap too. Send the triplets. Yeah, when they start getting older, they're gonna want to come. I guarantee you. They want to come down here now. They're like, can we come with you? I'm like, it's not that exciting. When they come down here, I'm like, it's not like there's. I don't know. It's just fun. They just love to be around me. Party like rock stars. Yeah. They'll breathe a sigh of relief because I won't be here driving them all crazy. All right. So if you're just joining, I am just prepping. I'm getting ready for today's Craft Addicts mix. It's going to launch. These things sell out. I put them up there if you guys want to grab them early before we mix it. If you're like, don't want to miss out, because once I mix it and I mix it live, it will sell out. Because this is a good one. There's a lot of good stuff in this one. And so they will sell out. I don't even question it. It's going. This one's going. And it's all mixed. So it's up on the website already. The instant transfers are up there if you want to pre-buy. But I'm in here by myself. I was like, oh, I'm just going to be bagging this. Might as well hang out with you guys for a little bit. I'm getting down to the dredges. I got about 2/3 of it separated. This round is going to have the rhinestone separated, the glitter separated. All that is the stuff that's hard to separate from each other is going to be separated. The only thing that's going to be in there is going to be the clay bits, but they don't have the static electricity like the rhinestones and the glitter do to separate, so they're a little easier to separate out. But yeah, the clay shapes are cute. There's little they look like little hearts that say love. There's XOXOs. We've got little ice cream shapes with pink ice cream, some kiss me stuff, some cute acrylic heart, blanks. Like I said, the Binksy beads. There's going to be molds. There's going to be little tiny molds in this one for making little charms. Okay, so there's going to be little charms in there. And that's also part of this. I'm like, if I just dumped silicone molds and then rhinestones in together, the rhinestones would just cling to those silicone molds like crazy, and all the glitter. So we are separating that out. So you're going to get a little, whatever is in your scoop. You're not guaranteed to get any one particular thing in a scoop. Plus there's so much stuff going into this mix that there's no way you'll get one of everything in every scoop. It just won't fit. There's too much stuff in this mix. So it's fun. And so you get a little mix. These are great for if you have kids. These are family friendly. There's nothing in here toxic or anything. You can give these to your kids and be like, here's some keychains and some Mod Podge. Make some keychains and have fun. Or pens. They can rhinestone pens, make glitter pens, and cute little keychain accessories or jewelry bits or whatever. Even if you just give them paper and they glue stuff onto a paper. I don't know. There's very kid friendly, family friendly. But these are like good for little tumbler things and keychains and just little craft ideas and things. These little rhinestones are good for doing rhinestone pens, little rhinestone accents on tumblers, rhinestone keychains, jewelry. Yes, they can be glued to tumblers like rhinestones. Yes, yes, yes. They're acrylic shapes. Yep, they're meant. That's kind of what we get them in. So there's acrylic shapes that are going to be in here that are like glittery heart, kiss lips and stuff. They will be super cute, glued on like 3D elements onto your tumbler and then rhinestone around them, and just treat them just like they are a rhinestone. Yeah, get some Dollar Tree ornaments. Yep, get some Dollar Tree or the wood blanks that they have at Dollar Tree. Your granddaughter loves them. She said buy them all. Then she's gonna freaking die with this one. This is a very cute one. Oh, a dream box. Oh, the dream box is so expensive though. I know. Emily keeps telling me I need a dream box. And I was like, I need $1,700 first. my IKEA drawers work just fine. Yeah, the dream box is very cool. But I don't have $1,700. I don't got that kind of money. Oh, it's already in your cart. Yeah. I put them up live because even though I haven't mixed it, you guys haven't seen it yet. Just to give you guys a headshot if you want it. You all know once I mix it, it's usually gone by the end of the live. So far, I don't know how to make bigger batches. It's crazy. And I don't know that I could make bigger batches of it because it's already takes like 3 days after I make it to get it all bagged. And I don't have much more time than that because this is all very hands-on consumable. This cannot run through our glitter machine because everything is so big and different. When it shimmies, it would shimmy all the heavy stuff out of the thing, and only like the rhinestones and glitter would fall through. So we have to like stir it up and then scoop it by hand and bag it by hand, and it's very time consuming. So I couldn't even if I wanted to do 700 sets of these because I know we could sell them. We do not have time to do 700 sets of these all at once. So we do like 200 sets. When we do them, there's like 200 available because that's what we can handle here. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of rhinestones. Sorry, I gotta readjust. My box was getting too full. Yes. So adjust for history's sake. If you're just joining us, this is me giving you a pre-shot at grabbing one because they do sell out quickly. They have all sold out. We do not have any of them left. They have all sold out super fast. The first one sold out in like 10 minutes. So this one is $6.75, I believe. So it is a little bit pricier of one, but you're getting it all. You do not have to separate it. So it's saving you hours of labor of saving it. Yes, I'm moving. We are moving back to California. The business is not moving, but we as a family are moving. We're moving the kiddos back to California. I miss my family. I miss my village. $6.75. Thank you, Tink. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like $6.75 because I figured out And this one has molds. It has the some keychains in it, straw toppers. It has acrylic blanks. It has acrylic shapes. It has beads. It has clay shapes. It's got some really pretty acrylic hearts in it. It's going to have rhinestones and beaks of beads and shaped glitters. There's a lot. There's probably one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20. There's 28 different items, like totally different items, colors and things going in. There's 28 varieties of things going into this Craft Addicts mix. I've been working on this one for a few weeks. You might be shopping. Be right back. I gotta go get this mix. Yes, and this one is coming pre-sorted. So the rhinestones and the glitter and little the little glitters and the rhinestones and stuff are going to be separated into these little jars. So like I said, this one's a little bit pricier. It's about $1 more than the last one, but it's that $1 is saving you from having to sort all the little rhinestones out. Because I don't expect you guys to pay me labor. I don't care. I do this because I love it, but I do have to pay Maddie, and she's been doing it for 2 days already. 2 full days of work to pre-bag these guys. So I had to add a little bit on there for the labor of sweet Maddie. But I'm trying to better things, and this, like I said, this one is an evolving not evolving, it's an evolving product for us, because this was a haphazard things that we kind of just started doing. It was fun to just kind of mix it together and see how it came out. And now we're Levon, and now we are fine tuning it. So we're just kind of working through it. I'm hoping that this is sustainable, me being able to keep them sorted like this, but we'll see. I don't know. We might only do these for like 2 months and then never do another Craft Addicts mix. I don't know. I'm the pivot queen and fly by the seat of my pants person. If you organize, you'd never be able to find anything. That's like me. Everyone's like, your desk is chaos. I'm like, but I know what everything on my desk is, and I know where it is, and I know what it's for. I'm the most organized person ever. Mainly because it doesn't stress me out. Like, my husband has to have everything just so. It could be dirty as all get out, but as long as it's organized, he doesn't care. And then there's me. I'm like a squirrel. Hello. So this is the Craft Addicts mix. It's up on the website, iwantglitter.com. Click on today's deals. I will be live in a little bit, mixing it. It will probably be more like this afternoon. Oops, I forgot to charge my watch. It's 11:30. I would say probably at like 1:30. I honestly have no idea. Let me think. When I finish this, I got to take a break so I can go potty. And then maybe we'll just jump right back on and mix. Hello, everybody. Organized chaos. Ironically, I like the warehouse very organized. So I've been in here like digging in. I found some really cool stuff that I didn't even know we had. So there's going to be some cool stuff coming. I know that we had it. I just forgot about it because it just kind of got tucked up there. And then everyone believes that when they tell me, oh, we have this, I put it up on the shelf, that I'm going to remember in 6 months that you told me that. I will not. I'm like, how do you guys even think that? Because you know me. I do not remember this stuff. So I'm finding all sorts of things in here because I'm going through and alphabetizing the whole warehouse. It was kind of alphabetized before, but it's alphabetized by category. So like rhinestones were alphabetized and glitter was alphabetized. But now I'm going like, nope. If it's in this aisle, we have this by one. So aisle one is alphabetized all the way down from A to the end of the Z. Aisle two, alphabetized A to Z. Aisle three, alphabetized A to Z. Hi guys. If you were just joining in, nothing super exciting is happening right now other than I'm prepping for today's Craft Addict mix. I decided this Craft Addict mix was not going to get rhinestones, and I decided last minute that I'm going to do rhinestones. But this Craft Addict mix is coming kind of separated in a sense that like the rhinestones and the glitter will be separated into these cute little jars, so you don't have to separate them. We're getting it done, so I was like, okay, if I'm going to put rhinestones in here, I got to sit and put them in the little jars. So that's what I'm doing. I'm jarring rhinestones. You kicked yourself out. You dropped your phone. Hi, Misty, by the way. Welcome back. Gina's already got her mix. How this works is you will get a scoop. It's a mystery scoop. There's, what did I say, 23 products going in this Craft Addicts mix. You will not get one of all 23 items per scoop. There's no way it won't fit in the scoop. So you will just get a scoop. These are going to be pre-bagged and scooped into bags. And when they pick orders, they're just going to grab bags. So if you order 4 of them, you're going to get 4 mystery scoops. And what's in your scoop is in your scoop. It's kind of just a fun grab bag of goodies. These are meant to just kind of be fun little craft things. So like, you know, when you go through a craft store, any craft store, and you see all these little things, and you're like, oh, I want that, I want that, I want that. But it would cost you like $90 to buy all those little things, and you don't need all those little things. Like, you don't need to spend $90 that day. This is a solution to that. You're going to get a bunch of those little things for $6.75. So you're going to get a little thing of rhinestones, a little thing of glitter, this little cutesy keychain, or this little accessory dangler thing, or this little flat pack rhinestones to go with your 3D rhinestone tumblers, and like all sorts, like little things, clasps and keychains and acrylic blanks. And it's just like a little plethora. It's like a shopping cart full. It's like a little mini shopping cart full of goodies. But we mix it all together into a big bucket. We mix it all together in a big bucket, and then we'll take a scoop out, and you will get a scoop. We don't do the scooping live. We just do the mixing of it live, so you can see the Craft Addicts mix. Could you imagine where I would find the time? I would love it. So, like as your orders were coming in, do your scoop for you. But that would be a logistical nightmare because we don't sell like 1 or 2 of these. Then because my crew would kill me. They don't even like when I do prizes and I give a specific prize where I'm like, Pamela Avery gets the 1 glitter, and then I give them the bucket of all the, because then they have to try to go through my bucket of prizes to find Pamela Avery's 1 thing. Sorry, Pam, I'm not picking on you. Oh, I'm not nesting. This is strictly out of love for you guys. I'm not nesting at all. I don't even have anything baby in my house right now. It's all in tubs in the garage. I actually called my mom. I was like, I need you to actually come here like 4 days before the baby cuts here, because I need you to help me like get ready for the baby, because we ain't ready. This is a get in where you fit in baby. She's just gonna be like, fine. I'm like, all I need is my boob. Hello, Miss Lisa. I am prepping for today's live Craft Addicts mix. I'm separating the rhinestones and the glitters and stuff out this time. They're going to come in little jars instead of being like a clustered mess inside the bag. So I decided, since I'm sitting here doing this, I might as well hang out and chat with you guys. I don't even think I nested really with the triplets either. It's just not my... I'm not... Oh, for Pete's sake. This is the worst. I hate when I get rhinestones on the ground, because then my chair doesn't roll. When am I due? Well, I was supposed to be due St. Patrick's Day, but we just found out yesterday that I'm going to be delivering 3 weeks early. I'm high risk. There's a lot of factors that are going into it. And so I'm waiting there. We don't have an exact date yet. They're getting it scheduled, but it'll probably be, my guess is it's going to be like the first few days of March, if I had to take a stab at guessing. But that is straight guessing. It could be the last week of February, first week of March. How many weeks early? 3. I'll be going 3 weeks early. So me and Julie, because Julie and I were only 4 weeks apart. So if Julie goes the entire wet length of her twin pregnancy, which she won't, because her body's giving up just like mine is. She's actually at her specialist doctor's appointments today. And if she goes the entire way and then I go 3 weeks early, our babies will be due born within like a week of each other. If you don't know this, Julie has started working with us here. Her daughter is one of my favorite humans. She's the cutest. Was in one of my kids' classes last year, and Julie and I have become friends. And I was just haphazardly like, "Hey, girl, you want to come help me at the house?" She's like, "Yeah." So if you haven't seen Julie's post, she is a hoot. She's very much me. We know it's going to be a girl. Her name is Betty. Julie has a very vibrant personality and is very chatty and friendly and social, and she's a lot of fun. And she's been posting on all her social medias, and you've seen her in our socials. She's hilarious. Your baby was March 1st? Girl, we'll see. I don't know. Thank you. Yep, we're pulling it in. I'm actually relieved because this pregnancy has been very, very hard on me from the get-go. It's very hard on me. I have the athleticism of a sea slug right now. Like if you told me somebody told me, can you go grab this and it's over in the studio, I would tell you no, it's going to stay there. Because that is, yes, Julie's having twin girls. Yeah, she's having twin girls. Yeah, because I'm not gonna walk. I'm not taking any extra steps at this point. Getting and like those 2 jars that hit the ground just now, they will stay on the ground until somebody else is in this warehouse that I can go, can you pick these up? Because I ain't going down there to pick them up. Nope. So today, I'm in the warehouse alone. Everybody has Fridays off now. We went to a 4-day work week here at Lily and Rose. Everybody said they'd rather work 4 10-hour days than 5 8-hour days. So we're trying it out. So far, so good. There's drawbacks and there's pluses and minuses to it, but I'm like, as long as the work gets done, I'm good. As long as we're getting this same amount of hours and everyone is working hard, whatever. I'm fine with you guys having 3 days off. So that's what we're doing. So, but I will always be here Fridays. Fridays will always be kind of random days. Fridays will be random days with when I'm live and what goes on those days, because I'm going to be by myself. So I'm just kind of loosey-goosey over here, just doing whatever. Hello, Miss Lisa. So right now I'm just prepping for the Craft Addict mix that I'm going to be doing live here in a little bit. I will be doing it live on all of the social platforms, so be ready. It'll be on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. But I'm getting all these rhinestones pre-sorted into these little jars. So if you get rhinestones, you're going to be getting a little jar of rhinestones instead of it being just a ton of rhinestones mixed into a bag that you have to sort out. They will already be pre-sorted. So if you bought the previous Craft Addicts mixes and you're like, oh, this is such a pain to try. If I want just the rhinestones out, you got to sort them out. With this set, you do not have to. They will come in a little jar with the little mix. It is a scatter method mix where it's got all the different sizes. These are white, silver, and red. I put them up on the website already so you early birds can grab them before they sell out. And I say that, I don't say that because when you're like, oh, this is come buy our mattress. It's the best mattress we've ever had. They're going to sell out fast. And then, like, that's not true. You know me. I don't fuss around. Like, my goal is, I tell you it straight. Every single one of these Craft Addicts mixes has sold out stupid fast. So I can only make 200 sets of each one. No, it's not all rhinestones. Oh, no. Oh, Jane, you know it's not going to be all rhinestones. Girl, you know me, I can't. I buy all the things that I love and smash them all together. It's going to be There's 23 different things going in this one. I just counted earlier. There's 23 different little colors of things and flatback flatback shapes, and actually going to be molds in the rhinestones, fake glitters, the glitter, the rhinestones, and the if there's ever, well, for this one, glitters being sous beads, the rhinestones all are going to be separated into these little jars. It's a bag of fun stuff. Yep. So they're going to be separated on this one. We've been working all week on this one to get it separated. We're giving it a try. We're giving it a trial run of how much labor intensity it is to separate these. So this one actually wasn't going to have rhinestones in it, but this morning I was like, you know what? We're doing it. So I got a little organized, came in this morning, started mixing and bagging. I should say jarring. Yep, you got it with the instant transfers, girl. So you don't have to sort the glitter from the rhinestones on this round. They will come sorted if that's what you get in your scoop. Every scoop will be different. There's 23 different items. There's no guarantee you're going to get any one particular item. You get whatever. We're just going to scoop 200 scoops, and whatever's in the scoop that you get, that's what you get. We are not in control. We don't play favorites. We don't pick particular things. We just, even we wouldn't even know like what is the one best thing in here, because everyone's favorite thing in a Craft Addict mix is different. What they're hoping for, what they get. You're in cold, snowy Michigan? Ooh, girl, so cold. Hi, Danette. It has been a minute. This is not a normal live. This is just a Friday, like hanging out live. I'm prepping this Craft Addicts mix, so I thought we'd just sit and chat for a while. When is the baby shower? Well, that I in my brain I wasn't in a rush because I still had like 8 weeks to go, but now I have just like 4.5, 5 weeks to go. So that will get sorted very quickly. If you wanted to send something, one, just know I love handmade stuff. That's my jam. I'm a very sentimental person. If you want to send actual baby things, that's fine. If you want to send stuff that's like hand-me-downs, that's fine. I'm a thrift store girl. I love hand-me-downs. Or if you want to make something. If you make me something, please, please, please put the name and the date or whatever, or like handmade by X, Y, and Z for Summer's baby shower. Like I love that stuff. My mom, when she makes quilts, we I steal them every time. So my mom is a quilter, and when she makes stuff, I'm like, and if she makes me one, I'm like, please put what it's for, the date, and you're like made by grandma, my mom, blah blah. I love that stuff. I'm a very sentimental mementos keepsake thing. I have a like photo that one of my grandmas like crocheted or whatever, stitched or whatever, my great grandma, and it's falling apart. And I still like hoard it. I was like, what are we gonna do with this? I'm like, I don't know. I just love the sentimental. I love it. I wear my great grandmother's wedding ring. I don't even wear my wedding ring Ivan gave me. I wear my great grandma's wedding ring. I love sentimental stuff. So I'm very easy. If you want to mail something in, you are welcome to. The address the address to send us stuff is pinned at the top of the Facebook group. I'm gonna do a live where I like open. If you guys have shipped stuff in, the girls are just keeping it in a pile. And I'm gonna basically do a live where I just kind of open everything on a live with you guys. So we are open to everything. If there's something that you remember that you're like, oh, this is very helpful with my baby, and you want to send that to me, I appreciate it. If you want to send me the used one that you had and used with your baby, I appreciate that as very much as much. I don't care. Nothing needs to be new. Like I said, I am the queen of the thrift store. So like used, recycled, repurposed, that's all my jam. So I appreciate it all. If you want to make me a blanket, if you want to make me a snuggle blanket to snuggle while I'm nursing and stuff, I'll take it. I love it. If you want to paint a picture, or you want to make handmade cards, like all that, I love all that stuff. I love it. It doesn't have to be financially like put you in debt. Like simple little things. So we'll pick that. We'll actually get that planned now that I have my due date is bumped up. Yes, of course. Yeah, it's not going to be out of the blue. I'll probably will within this week because I was just thinking about the same thing this morning. I was like, oh, I got to pick a date. So I got to get with Emily and actually like pick a date. Maybe one of those days that I'll have Emily come out. It'll be the day she comes out. I don't know. We'll see. When is the due date? No, I don't have an actual date yet. I just found out yesterday that it's going to be 37 weeks, she said. At the exact 37 weeks, it's going to be basically the last week of February, first couple days of March, and it just depends on her schedule and what she has available and what exactly she's counting as the 37-week point. So I don't have an actual date yet. They haven't scheduled it. I'm supposed to find out. I'm supposed to find out my next appointment, which is in 2 weeks. But I'm going to call next week and be like, hey, I'm just looking for my scheduled date because I'm like, I'm like, I know that they scheduled it. They probably scheduled it yesterday or today. And so I want to find out. So I'm going to call next week to be like, what was the date that you picked? Because I'm like, I got a life. My life doesn't slow down. I need to know. People's got a plan. My parents are driving out here. Oh no, Heidi, I don't, you know me, I'm an open book. I'm a high risk pregnancy. I don't super talk about all the things going on, but I'm a very high risk. I'm not very high risk, but I'm a high risk pregnancy. I've got a lot of things that go into that. And when they factor all those things in, it's actually more dangerous to keep them in there and try to push me and keep the babies in there longer than it is. It's like it makes it that much riskier and that much more dangerous for the babies and for myself. And so they're like, she's healthy. She's 4 pounds, 6 ounces already. Well, that was like 4 days ago. She's probably bigger even a little bit now, but she's 4 pounds, 6 ounces. So like she's growing well. By then she's going to be a nice big baby. Yeah, she'll be ready. My kids, I'm like, oh, I've never had a baby in me I've never been pregnant this long. If this had been the triplets, they would have been born Monday. That was my 32-week point. And the triplets were born on the dot at 32 weeks. 32 weeks, not even 32 weeks one day. It was 32 weeks they were born. So if this had been the triplets, I would not be pregnant anymore. I would have 3 babies already. So I told her, I was like, I've never been pregnant this long. This is horrible. I talked to her about the heartburn and she's like, there's not much more you can do. There's not much else other than the Pepsid or Prilosec. What is it that she has me taking? I can't even remember. She's like, everything else, nothing else is approved for taking while you're pregnant. She's like, that's going to be the strongest thing that you could take. So she's like, just keep going. She's like, you got this. Only a couple more weeks. I'm like, ugh. But I will tell you, thank you to my mom. I don't have one stretch mark. She was told the baby was underweight, so she just ate cake. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I like my baked goods. This morning, I wanted a brownie. If we had had brownies or chocolate cake in my house, I would have had that for breakfast. I had a bowl of cereal instead. I was too lazy. Normally on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays, I cook and bake a lot, but this week I actually slept pretty decent last night. But this baby is kicking my butt. Kicking my butt. Prilosec, yeah, that must be what it's Prilosec. I'm like, I can't remember. It starts with a P. Sorry, the little bitty rhinestones get in the threads of these jars. It makes it hard to mix them up. Ooh, there's quite a bit of rhinestones. This is going to be so fun. Oh, I love baking too, Heidi. If we lived closer to each other, we would have bake-offs. When I was in California, Dory Snow, one of our old moderators, she's a good friend of mine. We actually did a great Big Bear bake-off, and we took our families up to Big Bear. I owned a cabin up there, and we went up to Big Bear with the families, and her and I and another one of my friends, who now actually lives in Texas, ironically, we all baked. and it was a bake off. So every morning we would do, each one of us, the mom and our kids, it was a team. So me and the girls were a team, Dory and her kids were a team, my girlfriend and her kids were a team, and we would bake something for breakfast. Because I own a cabin, my parents own a cabin, and one of my besties in California, Emily owns a cabin too, but she hadn't bought one hers at that point yet. But my bestie owns the one, she bought the one directly next to my parents, literally like next door. And so we all stayed in the cabin. So we would bake in our individual cabins, and then we would come together as a big group in my parents' cabin because it was the biggest one. And all the families would eat together and eat the baked like breakfast goods. And then the like the husbands and all the rest would vote on who's their favorite. Anyway, we just it was so fun, but we did the great big bear bake off. And then the final one was it was like the showstopper. We did cakes. And Dory, of course, Dory pretty much blows everyone away. She's the best. And Tink knows. Tink has had Dory's food. Dory's like, I like cooking, but I try to make everything healthy. I'm like, it's supposed to be cooked this way, but I'm like, I'm gonna add some kale powder and some seaweed powder. Like yeah. I love it. And then Freshie, our old nanny that lived with us from Thailand, her and I used to compete with each other. We would watch Great British Baking Show, and then we would be like, okay, we're going to go make Swiss rolls. I love it. Well, that's what I was going to do this morning, was make a baguette. But then she combines elegance and homey. Yes. That's what I was going to do, was I was going to bake a French baguette this morning, but I did not. I told you, I'm like basically a sea slug. So I woke up. I really want the baguette. I want to eat the baguette, but I don't know that I have the energy to stand there and make the baguette. As it is, I have to have a chair in the kitchen, and I sit and like stir the pot if I'm making soup or whatever. It is sitting down. I can barely stay standing up. Yeah, reference the recipe and then change it. Yep. Okay, this might be our last jar. I think there's just enough for one more. This might be one or two. Let's see. Pinch. Okay. Ta-da. That's it. We got them all. One big, oh, that's probably going to be real heavy. One big bucket. Here we go. All the rhinestones. So if you're just jumping on, I have been pre-jarring all the rhinestones going in this Craft Addict mix. That's what I decided my project was going to be this morning. This Craft Addict mix wasn't originally going to get rhinestones. I decided to add them last minute today. So I was like, well, got to get them jarred. So the Craft Addict mix is coming in little jars. Okay, that's going to be the rhinestones, so that you don't have to separate them out. Oh, you've switched over. Are you on headphones, Angelina? Oh, that's a big headphones. All right. So now I'm going to, what is it, 12 o'clock? I mean, it's 12 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go put this on my cart because I can't carry anything. So I'm going to put it on my cart. We're going to wheel it back to the back. I'm going to get it all set up and organized. I'm going to go potty, probably going to eat something, and then I will come live. So give me, let's say, 30 minutes-ish. About 12:30, I will plan on being live to do Craft Addicts Mix. All right. So I'm going to just grab a little something to eat, make myself a bagel, and eat, potty, and set this up. And we will do Craft Addict Mix live. All right. So if you want to jump on, the Craft Addict Mix is already up on the website right now. It is up there. It's going to be very love themed, girly pinks, reds, whites, silvers. There's a little gold in there, but most of it's silver. The glitter, the rhinestones and things are separated all into little jars. You'll see them as we mix them. There's 23 different elements going into this one. Some of them are like the same element, but multiple colors. But most of it is just different things of acrylic shapes and beads, and there's little molds going in this one, even little cute little molds for charms, and clay and beads and keychains and keychain blanks and shapes and things. So jump on the website. It's already up on the website. If you've never joined us for this, there's not an actual finished product of this picture because we haven't mixed it yet. It's all these different things together. And so it's just a cute little picture, little that we make. That's the Craft Addict mix. What you're going to pay for is a scoop, a scoop a doop of the Craft Addict mix. So each one is $6.75. No, there won't be necessarily a container of rhinestones in each bag. These are going to literally get dropped into the bucket and stirred in, and then the scoop. So you won't necessarily, you might even get, your scoop might happen to have 3 jars of rhinestones or 1 jar or no jars. So it doesn't, it's completely whatever goes in your scoop. Everything on the cart, everything is going, nothing today is being like last week it was, you're going to get this bag and I'm going to put an acrylic blank in. We're not doing that this week. Everything is going into the bucket and then the scooper is coming out. This is going to be the scooper. I haven't decided. It's going to either be this scooper or this scooper, whichever one ends up being, I've already tested it and put things in them. They hold the same amount. It's just whichever one ends up being easier to pour it in the bag, which I think this one's going to be easier to pour it in the bag. But you're getting a scoop because everything, if before this was our scoop, when the glitter was just in there, because this actually picked up quite a bit. But with the jar, because the odd shape of the jar, it makes it harder for things like to get in there. So the scooper needs to be a little bigger for today. So like that's a scoop. Okay. If it's just going to be just rhinestones, just so you guys have an idea, you're going to get a scoop. I'm not going to like level it off. I don't know how to explain. I'm going to be fair. Trust me. I'm aware of how much you guys are paying for these. I'm going to make sure you get your value. That's how I roll. I can't do a jar in each bag because I have no idea how many I have. And if I was going to do that, I have to do that with all the individual things that we've pre-jarred. That also takes a lot of manpower to like sort and put one of each thing. And yeah, as you're getting a scoop. Whatever's in your scoop is what's in your scoop. All right. I know. That's what I said. I know. So I'm like, I'm trying. This whole Craft Addict mix is an evolving product of ours because it wasn't something that we premeditated out. It was just like one day we're like, oh, we did one at Christmas and it was pink and it had little balls and little snowflake things. And we're like, oh, and you guys freaking bought it out in minutes. And so I was like, oh, they like this. And I actually think this is super duper fun. So it's kind of creating itself. And then this last week, I tried to sit and think like, how is it better received? Like, if I was to get a Craft Addict mix, what would bum me out? And I was like, honestly, sorting the rhinestones from the glitter would be kind of a bummer. And in my brain, I'm like, it's kind of also part of the fun, but I have to think broader, not just like what I think, but what you guys perceive it as and what you guys would probably prefer. And so separating the glitter and the rhinestones, it won't all be separated. It's all going to be mixed, except for the glitter and the rhinestones are going to be in these little jars so that you guys don't have to try to piece them apart because the glitter and the rhinestones stick to each other. Yeah. It's a little surprise. Yes. And if you have grandkids or nieces, nephews, best friends, kids, god kids, whatever, this is also a very fun thing for them to get. So when they come over to your house, because my kids love crafting. I don't know if my kids love, but Zelia this morning is already like, are we crafting this weekend at all? They love crafting. This is a great little option for you to also grab. It's family friendly for you to grab and just have. So when they come over, you can hand them some, this one has acrylic blanks in it, but you can acrylic blanks and some Mod Podge and say, have fun, make yourself a keychain or whatever. So it's cheap enough and the surprise is fun. Yes, this Craft Addict mix is $6.75. It's going to have keychains and toppers and molds and rhinestones and glitters and acrylic flat black shapes and beads and clay shapes and all kinds of things. I kind of want to show you guys a sneak peek of swag too. Should I do it? Okay, I'm gonna sneak peek swag. Oh, really quick. Hold on. Let me make sure I got the month right. I'm pretty sure these go in next month, but let me make sure. share my computer so you can't see all the peaks. Okay, let's see, next week, February. Where is it? Oh, it's not coming. It's March. So we got something in for March. Oh, I'm switching it out. I'm going to put it in next month. Because I really want to send it out. Because I really want to show it to you guys. And I can't show you one for March because that's way too far in advance. Fine. No. Oh, I'm switching it out. It'll fit right here. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta move it. I gotta move it. I'm just finagling the whole entire calendar. Don't tell Alyssa because she will lose her mind. Okay. Okay, now I can show you because it's gonna go in next month's swag. Okay, now I can show you. I only have one side. I only grabbed one bag. I figured this was tops and bottoms, but it's not. It's tops, so I got to get a bottoms. But you'll get the point. Plus, if you're a Craft Addict mix lover, it's going along with Craft Addict mixes. That's why I'm like, now I got to show you. Okay. Again, I only have the male part. I don't have the female part. Your swag is being delivered to. Okay, so for next month's swag, you are going to be getting this. Look how exciting it is! Just kidding. I only have the male part. There's a female part to make a dome, like its own like hollow bead, right? Okay, wait a minute. Because it has holes in the top and the bottom. I should have gotten the bottom. It's less exciting when I can't put them together because I only have the male part. The females are apparently in a separate bag. Has a hole. And it fits on the bead pens. So you can make little shakers and snow globes. I cannot keep a secret for the life of me. No. And Emily knows this. But you can also make this for keychains. You can fill this with the Craft Addict mix. I don't know. It's super fun. You're going to get a couple of these in your swag bag. And then we'll go on we have those, they're like keychains with a bar through it. We have the bead pens. We have some other little fun things coming that will go with those. I'm just saying the Craft Addicts mix inside here. You can put it on. You can put it on, seal the butt up, put the top piece on, put a little UV resin on the rim, put it on, screws it on, UV resin it on, make it solid, and then put your liquid down in there and then seal it and make it a snow globe. I'm just saying there's so many things. So these are coming in next month's swag. We found these just randomly poking around, finding stuff for Craft Addicts mixes. So that's going in swag. I told you guys, buying for swag and doing this stuff is so much fun. It's going to be super fun. So it's meant to like be creative and get you guys creative and have fun. It's kind of like the snow globe topper from BattleBox, how it came with this, and you could make it into a snow globe, or you could just put like a little scene in there. I got this from Margaret Sheldon. Margaret Sheldon made this one. I loved it. I bought it from her. It's just like a display piece now for me. I probably will never use it because I don't want to ruin it. I don't want even to put it in the dishwasher on accident. And it's so freaking cute with a little skeleton in there holding the pink snowball, just chilling with a scarf and a beanie on. A snowball. Anywho, it's cute. It sits at my desk because it's so cute. But that little topper, this is kind of that concept with the little bead. You can do keychains and bead pens and all kinds of things. How cute would it be to have like what are those things called? Badge reel, is to do a badge reel and then somehow hook that on the zip part and have a little snow globe. I don't know. My brain goes there. Okay, I gotta go because I gotta go pee, gotta eat, and we're gonna be back doing Craft Addicts Mix. I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys.